laughs, bits, tangents. Matt and Mike, virginal fans, began watching One Piece and everything the show had to offer, and their nonsense ideas drove them to create their podcast.
Buggy the Clown is back. Fuck.
This is a One Piece podcast.
These words lured listeners to their grand show in what's now known as the Funpiecepodcast.
Yayo, 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 ho ho, set sail for Fun Piece. It's the name of the podcast with Matt and Mike. Yayo, yayo, set sail for Fun Piece.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Fun Piece Podcast. My name is Matt.
My name is Mike.
Sebastian is also here.
Hey,
Cough.
hey,
God damn it.
fucking, you gotta get the bit. You gotta do the.
I'm gonna
bit.
kill you off in the sequel.
Hey everybody, welcome to the podcast. I'm Matt. That's Mike. We're watching One Piece the anime for the first time. Historian's still on ice. Will she ever return, or will she, like Sanji, show up right when we need her to? Who's to say?
We're trying to find Dr. Hogback because we just don't have the technology.
It's true. Sebastian is here, the librarian. Sebastian has read everything because we can't read.
Can't read.
Sebastian read all the manga, hasn't seen the anime at all.
Has not seen the original work, only read the paper adaptation of the movie.
Yes.
The previously created paper
Hey.
adaptation.
Can I hop in here for a moment?
Yeah.
Hey everyone, if this is your second episode listening to the podcast and last week's episode was your first time listening to the podcast, I just want to say that I listened to it back and I felt a little uncomfortable with the encourage. I mean, I think encouragement is good, but the encouragement that we were giving in the context, I don't know how I feel about it. Mike, how do you feel about it?
I couldn't give it. Listen, we know our demographic.
I think it's funny.
We put the explicit tag on this. I can retroactively go back and bleep out roughly 3 minutes of audio.
No, I think it's kind of funny because episode 69 proper is labeled smut piece, but I think we were exponentially more smutty in episode 70 of the podcast than we were in actually episode 69.
Well, the number 70 is one hornier than 69.
It's true.
If you do the math.
It's horny plus one.
Horny plus one.
Some might say we're currently in horny plus two right now.
Yeah. So buckle up.
Buckle up. It's gonna be even. You got it. You got it. Snaps. Get it.
Got it.
Yeah. Anyway,
I just got a hangnail on this finger, so that hurt.
Oh no.
It's okay.
Do you need me to bite it off?
Yeah, you're gonna bite off my finger.
No, just the hangnail.
You can bite this finger off. It doesn't. The other one's tattooed. This finger is not tattooed. Mike Lore, what's tattooed on my finger? Write in and guess. If you guess it right, I'll send you a framed picture of Foxy nude.
Ooh,
that's the horny plus two.
Those already exist. That's the funny thing. You've got
true.
those in a folder. You've got those in a folder ready to ready to disperse.
I should probably put those on the Fun Piece subreddit. Actually, give them some quality content.
Yeah, truly, like they're truly lacking.
Really, just a dismal display.
Yeah. Yeah, here we are. Look at us.
Yeah, we're still in Thriller Bark, and I'm enjoying it.
Oh,
twists and turns.
I am also enjoying it. Boy,
I didn't know the Christian Avenger was gonna pop up. Jesus' finest warrior.
Motherfucking Kuma scares the fuck out of me. He scares me a lot. We will get into this in a bit, but that big motherfucker, he's as big as Coco Maria. He's as big as Gecko, whatever.
I thought he was scary for a second, then he talked, And I was like, oh.
He's got a really like, I feel like it's scarier though, because he's got like a really like soft, like really calming voice, but then he takes off his glove and just eliminates you from existence.
Yeah, we'll get into it. I don't know.
Wait, what does he sound like? So he doesn't.
He's like, "Hey, everybody."
That is not what he
Kuma."
sounds like at all.
Have you heard about our Lord and Savior?
He's Mickey.
My name's.
I'm gonna hang out with my best friend, Don Flamingo.
Hey, it's me, I'm Barty Kuma. Barty Kuma's my name, and my friend's hanging out with Don Flamingo. Barty Kuma.
Eat my shorts.
It's the Barty Kuma and Don Flamingo show.
Have you heard about my dad, Homer Kuma?
That's what I always thought he sounded like.
Yeah, that's exactly what he sounds like.
Barty?
No, he just sounds like a guy. Like, it just sounds like they're like, hey, like, Joe whatever, can you just talk into a microphone? Like, he's not bad at acting. It's just like, it sounds like somebody not doing a voice.
I thought it sounded like someone who like does like if someone was doing like a meditative like voiceover. Like he was just like,
I guess it
he's
was
like,
very calm.
Hey, just I'm trying to just have you calm down, take a nice deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth.
I expected something like deeper and booming.
Gecko Moria, I'm just here to say hello.
I had imagined.
Like, I would have loved a Keith David for him.
That's pretty good.
Like, that would have been nice.
Or like the guy.
A Weird Al with that hair.
Weird Al doesn't have like he does kind of have like a weird voice.
Yeah.
You don't want like a Gilbert Gottfried where he's like, "Hey."
No, that's what I think Don Flamingo should sound like. I don't remember what Don Flamingo sounds like, but in my head it's Gilbert Gottfried.
The only reference I have, I feel like we met Don Flamingo so long ago, and we've built him up in our heads very much so as this great peak of One Piece, Don Flamingo, because he's got his big poopy butt walk. But like
doesn't wear socks.
Doesn't wear socks.
Looks like Chris Pine at a formal event.
No socks. Chris Pine looking poopy butt hole. Don Flamingo. All I know is I've seen a bunch of TikToks of that one guy wearing the glasses and going like,
when he's like got the wine, he's like, no, and then he like is pouring the wine himself.
Yeah. Don Flamingo.
So,
Hey,
is that what he sounds? I don't remember.
Don Flamingo, it's me. I got the.
Oh yeah. Sebastian, what do you think Don Flamingo sounds like? Because we don't actually remember.
Yeah.
Didn't we already talk about this? I feel like I remember.
I mean,
I
probably,
don't remember. There's
Mike-
no way we don't just rehash the same jokes every
Mike
week.
doesn't listen to the podcast, so he's.
I don't listen to the podcast.
I don't either because I can't hear.
Why would
the
you?
sound of my own
I
voice?
I
would
listen
have
to the
stop
podcast.
recording them.
I listen to the podcast, so I know I don't say the same shit every week.
Somebody, because I remember my first instinct was to reference Snidely Whiplash, but I don't even know if that was the same character.
I think that was probably Foxy, right?
Could have been Foxy.
I mean, Foxy is like definitely more Dick Dastardly than Snidely Whiplash, who I think is like C tier at best, but Dick Dastardly, that's an A tier motherfucker right there. That's a. Do you know how fucking listen? Spoilers for Scoob.
This is a one.
The
This is a
animated movie Scoob.
This is a One Piece podcast, by the way. Animated
movie
Scoob.
Scoob.
So good.
Don't like Will Forte as Shaggy. We already have the perfect Shaggy. Fucking Matthew Lillard should always be Shaggy forever and always.
He's
But
significantly older now.
But Matthew Lillard? No, it's animated, so it's fine.
It's animated. It doesn't matter. He does the voice of
doesn't matter.
Scooby or Shaggy.
Will Forte is not Shaggy. I don't approve of that. But fucking Dick Dastardly shows up in the most insane way, where he shows up as like a sexy biker cop lady and then tears her skin off, and it's Dick Dastardly underneath.
It's pretty great.
And you're like, oh, Dick Dastardly is the main villain of this? This is a Hanna-Barbera verse movie? What the fuck is happening? They get the like Blue Falcon or whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah, it's like
that was hype as hell.
And like at the very at the end, the climax. Oh, I was crying. It was really heartfelt.
It's It's basically a One Piece arc.
Yeah, it's great.
Scooby Doo is, as we're proving with Thriller Bark.
Hey, everyone who's listening.
The Mystery Gang could do this.
Hey, everyone who's listening. If you want a watch-along commentary of Mike and I and Sebastian, maybe, watching fucking Scoob, we'll do it.
Let us know.
Let us know.
We'll do it.
Join
Our first One Piece movie, Scoob.
Our first One Piece movie, Scoob. Yeah, let us know. Join the Discord, link in the description.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which Straw Hats would be which Mystery Gang members?
Sanji is Fred.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
All
for
right.
sure.
All right.
Oh yeah, Fred's.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? You don't think Zoro's a Fred?
No.
Okay, Luffy's Scooby Doo, right? No, Luffy's not
No,
Scooby Doo.
Luffy's.
He's too scared.
Yeah.
Luffy's the van.
Luffy's the van. Luffy is the van, or Scrappy Doo,
Oh my God, Luffy! Fuck, Luffy's Scrappy
Luffy's
Doo.
Scrappy Doo, for sure.
Okay, all right.
I mean, honestly,
Zoro would probably be Scooby Doo then.
I think because Scooby gets scared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like Zoro's like, oh my God, Zoro's Velma.
What?
Yeah, because she
'cause-
loses her glasses
he's
and gets
lost.
lost, and so he just gets lost all the time. But she's like she's very capable.
I
Sorry,
don't think I know enough about
Right.
Scooby Doo.
I'm sure the Mystery Gang has like met a princess before. The Harlem Globetrotters collectively are one princess.
yeah, that's
worth of
fair.
people.
They can,
No, probably like 50 princess worth of people. How many Harlem Globetrotters are there?
Currently, or
How many of them are royalty?
I don't know.
Wait,
I
hold on.
think
Okay,
Frankie's
I need to
Daphne.
know how many.
I think Frankie's Daphne
Yeah.
because he's.
Oh, is Frankie not the van?
No, Frankie's not the. Oh no, Frankie could be the van. It makes sense if Frankie's the van. We're not done yet. I mean,
No, we're
Usopp.
not done yet.
Usopp
is Shaggy.
Usopp's Shaggy's
Chopper's-
Chopper, Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
Luffy is Scrappy Doo.
And Nami is whoever the old man Jenkins is, who they pull the mask off of, because she's trying to get money.
That's cool. Robin and Frankie are the van.
God, it's just got like hand wheels. Gross.
That's pretty funny.
There's a super weird hand scene in this.
Yeah. The wiggle worm hand that she does.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
There's a lot of hand stuff in these episodes.
There's a lot of hand stuff. It's great though. We love it. Should we just jump in onto this or
We can jump in on it. Well, hold on. One more question. Do you guys think that like, do you stop becoming like once you're a Harlem Globetrotter, do you stop becoming a Harlem Globetrotter, or are you like Harlem Globetrotter for life?
I think you're a Harlem Globetrotter until you stop trotting the globe, and then you're just a Harlem Trotter.
No, you're just someone who Harlem Globe trotted.
Ooh,
Oh,
Harlem
you're a
Harlem
Harlem
Globetrotter. You're a Harlem
trotted.
Globetrotter until you stop trotting, and then you just become a Harlem Globetrotted. Yes.
Did you guys ever have them come to your school?
No.
No.
Oh,
One of my
I got to
students said that they came to her school recently, actually, I think.
yeah. Yeah, I had they came to my elementary school. It was the coolest basketball has ever been.
That's it.
No, it's not true. Basketball is a sport I actually like understand. It's incredible.
Whoa.
Not fucking football with the lines and shit.
You didn't watch the Nickelodeon broadcast of the
I
Super
saw
Bowl?
some of them. I saw SpongeBob throwing shade at Leonardo DiCaprio for only dating children.
Yeah. That happened.
Fucking incredible. I think that's how I should watch football from now on. Is
Just
with
SpongeBob and
through
Patrick.
Nickelodeon. I think I might be able to understand it.
Do you guys
Yeah,
want
you
to
get-
hear the lineup of the first Harlem Globetrotters?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was Walter Toots White,
Hell yeah.
Byron Fat Long, Willis.
Hell yeah.
Willis Kid Oliver.
Oh my god.
No nickname for Andy Washington,
Get it, Andy.
and Al Runt Pullins.
Okay, but
What's he pulling?
couldn't you imagine them showing up on a pirate ship and it's just like the figurehead is just a big basketball, like with a hand dunking?
Oh my god!
And then it's like the Straw Hats team up with the Harlem Globetrotters.
That could be an arc.
Fucking
Truly,
hype
we
as
don't.
Shit.
That
Are you
could be
kidding?
an arc, Mike. We don't know.
We could. Listen.
The Straw
I
Hats
would love.
and the Harlem Globetrotters could be an arc.
I want like 5 more sports arcs. I don't care about the overall plot. I just want them to go have some fun goof times. Like I need like every other arc to be like a waste of everybody's time because I'm gonna love it.
I don't know. I feel like we're past the goof times. I feel like we're getting into like all serious.
I hope.
Well, not like past the goof. Like there's always going to be goof times, but like dedicated 25 episodes to goof times. I don't know.
Are you saying the dark times of One Piece are ahead of us?
Yeah, truly. I mean, some might say the dark times are ahead of us. Am I right? Blackbeard.
Oh man!
Oh.
Speaking of,
Episode
367.
367.
Strawtron Legendary Pretenders. That was for you, Matt.
That was pretty good.
MVP was the power of milk and stairs.
Ooh, stairs. Yes. Oh my God.
Stairs.
The power of Fortnite. Am I right? Or OG
Yeah,
Fortnite.
Oh, fuck yeah.
OG Fortnite. Honk, 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 honk. It's been 68 episodes since we last saw Buggy the Clown. Official Buggy Watch.
It's been 68. Wait.
69 minus 1.
Wait, hold on. Wait, no. I take it back. I'm not saying anything. I just wanted to do a Foxy laugh because I love him so much.
Okay, all right, great.
I take it back.
He takes it back. He's waiting.
I take it back.
He's waiting. Lola's just giving a big old kiss to Absalom. Look at her go.
Yeah, and then she's like, we're going to fuck until the house comes down.
She's like, we're going to knock this building down with our love.
Yeah.
We're like, all right,
Holy
love.
shit.
I mean,
What animal... What?
Well,
I know it's early. I know it's not even, like, a half an hour into this episode. What animal penis do you think Absalom got?
Is it a cop-out if I say that he doesn't have one at all?
No. Yes?
I think he doesn't.
No.
I don't think he has one. He doesn't have nipples.
I think it's a turtle. We get cut over to Nami.
Sorry, do turtles have that?
They have
I don't know.
cloacas.
Oh, that was my other thought. I was like, maybe it's a cloaca, but I feel like we say cloaca penis a lot in regards to Frankie.
Cloaca
So
penis.
I didn't want to bring back the cloaca.
Is that our first
soon.
T-shirt?
Frankie has a cloaca penis.
Yeah.
Maybe. Oh, I had a really good idea for a T-shirt at one point, and it's not. It'll come back. I had a really good
Okay.
one.
All right.
Yep.
Nami goes for the gold. She wants treasure. Look at that. I'm keeping us on track.
Look at you.
As much as I sidetrack us. I like that she's like, oh shit, I'm okay. I'm gonna go get treasure now. Then the Nut brothers spot her.
Nut
I don't remember. The Brisky brothers, I think.
They are, because their human counterparts are referenced later as the Risky Brothers as well.
Yeah. She like just immediately grabs them, and they start freaking out.
Oh yeah.
We then cut back to Oars fighting the Straw Hats.
Mm-hmm.
Zoro and Sanji are like, we're done fucking around. Everybody's planning what to do. Oars does a gum butt stomp thing. I forget what he called it. Is it
A
just
gum giant butt drop.
Okay.
That's it.
This inspires Frankie's like, we gotta stop fucking around. We gotta initiate Tactic 15.
And they're like,
And this was
Tactic 15, that's untested.
oh my god, yeah. Chopper's like, are you sure? Should we risk it
And this is
right
it.
now?
This is the moment we've been waiting for.
Such unbridled power. We've been waiting for this for a long fucking time.
Oh my god.
So they just fucking Voltron. They do like a magical girl Voltron transformation where the Zoro is the right foot, Sanji is the left foot, Frankie is the torso.
Yeah,
he puts his shirt over his head.
Yeah, and then Chopper gets on top
Beavis.
of him. Yeah.
Chopper's the head, and then Usopp is the right arm, and he makes a claw with his hands.
Yeah. The pirates docking 6 giant robot Big Emperor.
Yeah, giant robot warrior Big Emperor.
Sorry, warrior Big
But
Emperor.
Fucking Robin.
She's just like, I'm
Robin's
not doing
being
that.
oh my god. She refuses.
Yeah.
She's like, and then she makes fun of them for it.
Yeah.
And Oars is like wicked disappointed. He's like, I wanted to see the giant robot.
Yeah, and she's like, you should be ashamed of yourselves. And he's like, come on, be the giant robot.
They immediately just get smacked. Zoro and Sanji just duck.
So good.
Do they refer to
God.
all of these this whole time as docking?
Yes, they talk
Yeah,
about docking
yeah.
so much.
Robin outright just says, I refused to dock with you.
Yeah.
I'm not docking with you. Don't ever ask me to dock with you.
Yeah. There's a
But all the boys are docking.
like, come
boys
on,
can't
we have
stop
to dock.
docking.
We have to dock. So much docking. So that ends. Oars is really mad and upset, and then Zoro takes one of Frankie's giant column nunchucks and shoves his sword into one of them.
Motherfucker was so worried about his swords breaking 2 episodes ago.
Yeah, I know. He's like, oh, it's fine. Just shove it in this fucking rock. We cut over and we see Brooke. Brooke is in the kitchen
Yeah.
with China, and he finds a thing of milk. And he's very concerned for a moment because he's like, oh no, is it expired? And then he looks, he's like, oh, this just expired like yesterday. This'll be fine.
Yeah.
Time to build up these bones. And then he drinks up the milk and he
chugs it. He's like,
he-
so refreshed.
He starts glowing fucking Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue, and he's like, the calcium's rejuvenating my internal organs. At least if I had them.
Oh man.
It's so freaking good.
He's like, now for what I really came for, and he sees a blocked off door, which is just full of bags and bags of salt.
Oh yeah.
And he's just like, I don't even know why they keep this here. Like, completely baffled at the situation. We cut over to Perona and her zombies packing up the Sunny. Then we cut back to Sanji distracting. I think we missed Sanji kicks a boulder at Oars, and then Zoro is starting to coordinate an attack with Robin.
I think that yeah.
It like happens
It's
twice.
like at the same Yeah,
Yeah, it's a weird thing. Yeah, Sanji distracts Oars while Usopp oils. So at this point, Oars is like 2 feet on the ground, one hand bracing himself. So Usopp hits it with oil, which makes him slip. Then Zoro goes for the left arm and then Robin gets him into a submission hold with a big, goopy snake arm made of arms.
Yeah, it's fucking
There's just
great.
like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of arms.
She makes
just
big tree,
around.
big tree, big tree, giant arm.
And then Frankie and Chopper just like there is no frames of animation. They're building the stairs so fast that they just keep teleporting up.
Yeah.
And they build a staircase all the way up to Oars' face, and then they leap and together do a super frapper gong punch.
Yeah.
And punch Oars in the jaw.
They do. They full on Fortnite build steps into the air and then frapper gong. It's so fucking good.
I am really enjoying the Straw Hats actually coordinating and doing like team attacks.
Yeah.
It's really exciting because they've never really done this before.
I feel like they haven't had the opportunity to. There's always like multiple enemies that they have to fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really great.
This is like one to defeat Luffy. They've got to coordinate together.
Yeah. So they knock. They end up knocking Oars down to the ground.
Like totally upside down.
Yep.
Ass up.
And then we see who's on the Sunny where Perona and them are.
Sorry. We missed Sanji. Is the one who knocks him down with a bad manners kick course.
Yes.
It's very good. Sorry, Sanji deserves some credit.
Wow.
Then
just this once though. Just this once.
yeah. Oh yeah. Well, unless it's fucking.
Unless it's fucking.
Unless
Unless it's
unless it's-
fucking. Then I deserve all the credit, baby.
unless it's Taz Skylar sensually talking to me while making a cocktail.
Oh my god.
Which, if you haven't, go check out the Netflix
Hey,
One Piece Instagram if you like Taz Skylar, and you should.
She gave us a very wonderful
Oh my
Valentine video of him making a Sanji sour. There's also a non-alcoholic version that they post the recipe for as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what do they top that cocktail off with, Matt?
A lolly. It's a lolly. That's banging. Yeah. Banging. A lolly.
So good.
Just for you.
So good.
Lollipop. A lollipop.
Uh,
Brooklyn Sanji out. He's gone. He just
We,
left the room.
oh my God, yeah. He's got to go back to his pizza place. That's all the only food they have in Brooklyn. It's fine. I'm from Boston. I can talk shit.
Yep. Kuma's on the island.
Nope.
Fucking terrifying.
Kuma's on the island. The zombies are freaking out because they see what's happening to Oars. Then Oars is pissed. Perona sees what's happening. And then fucking Kuma is there.
just behind.
He's just
her
there.
on the sunny. He's just there somehow.
And radiating the holy energy of our Lord.
thank goodness Oda brought this into the world.
Jesus D. Christ.
We really truly needed that in One Piece. It was missing.
What?
Why does he have a Bible?
I
I'm
can't
so
believe
curious.
a fucking bus.
I'm so curious why Kuma has a Bible. And
Hey,
I'm
man.
sure this is quite relevant as well. I've been spoiled but not spoiled that like apparently the most recent shit coming out is all about Kuma. So like,
Oh, is it?
yeah. So like spoilers everyone. Sorry, that's a spoiler for you that I got spoiled on, but I don't know what's happening, so I guess it's fine. I don't fucking know. Apparently some
I
shit.
guess we just know he doesn't die here.
Yeah, apparently some shit's going
Or
down with
whatever.
Kuma, and boy, I hope we find out why he has a Bible.
I guess we will in a couple years.
Maybe it's not a Bible. Maybe it's just like a book that he cut the pages out inside, and he keeps his like little treasures in there.
Oh, maybe it's just his favorite book, but he wants people to think he's smart, so he puts.
Also, is his hat also made out of the skin of Beppo's dad?
I think so. It's probably Beppo's grandpa, because I bet Kuma's old.
I don't know who Beppo is, but you kept saying that whatever his name is, Trunk Lost, has Beppo's dad's hat. But I don't remember who Beppo is.
He's got like a fuzzy
bear hat.
hat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kuma's
so
got
I
one
assume
too.
he killed Beppo's dad, and then Kuma must maybe Kuma's Trunk Lock's dad.
Terrence Lillard.
What?
You know, Terrence Lillard. Fuck boy, doctor boy, Terrence Lillard.
Oh man, that one was so removed that was too much of a name.
I'm still
That was too much of a name. That was too much of a name.
fucking whatever his fucking name is.
It's,
Truckstock Lawson.
Yeah, trucks. See, that one's. I can take that one. What are you looking at?
I'm looking at this sword. I'm always looking at this sword that's sitting on the wall of swords in my fucking room.
I keep side eyeing a sword that's on the wall.
It's important.
Yeah. Okay, that's my theory. Big Bart Kuma is Truck Stop Law's
Grandpa?
dad, father.
Whoa. That's cool.
Mhm.
And then maybe inside of
They
his
look exactly the same.
maybe inside his big Bible book, he's got the pages cut out and he keeps Truck Stop Lawson's baby shoes in there.
Oh my god! No, what if he keeps Truck Stop Lawson in there?
Oh shit! That's where he lives, and he escapes, and that's how he finds the Straw Hats. Is he escapes the cutout pages of the book,
And then he kisses Sanji and Zoro.
and he says, "Welcome to the crew, boys.
It's me.
It's me, Matt Mercer."
Does Matt Mercer play that guy?
I think he does. I could be
That's why
making that up.
everybody's horny for him.
I could be making that up. I could
That's
be
why
making
everybody
that
wants to
up.
fuck that guy.
Hey, Sebastian, we're right on the money,
You
right?
can tell-
We're predicting all
you
of
can
One
tell-
Piece right now.
I'm just trying to find out why.
Who we're talking about?
No, why it's a Bible.
Oh, don't tell us. We don't want to know.
Well, no, I mean, no, I wouldn't spoil anything.
All right. Good.
Sometimes,
You might spoil yourself, though.
sometimes things going from Japanese to English don't always go one-to-one.
Oh, so maybe it's
So
not a
maybe
Bible. Maybe it's like a Very Hungry Caterpillar book.
I think in Japan they think that the American Bible, because it only exists in America, is a mad magazine.
Christ. maybe it's just a farmer's almanac.
Jesus was American, right?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
he was from
that-
Texas.
He
Landed here-
truly
he landed
was.
here
Mike.
first.
Yeah, yep, on a boat, and then whatever his name is, the aliens came out of a fucking volcano,
Yeah, that's what I learned.
and then they're
I didn't go to school. I got educated in a truck stop bathroom.
and then everyone really
Episode-
experienced more tannins or whatever with their
I don't know what we're
tongue.
talking
I don't know what I'm talking about either.
Episode. I'm done with this. This whole segment's done.
This was a
Episode
great
368.
episode, everyone. Thank you for listening to the Fun
Episode-
Piece podcast. This has been
Episode
368.
It's been 69 episodes since we've seen the love of my life, Foxy the Fox of Foxington, Arizona. I'm losing it. Ah, God.
You did it.
Should we stop? Should we just stop the podcast?
Like right now or like
Permanently, yeah, just
all time?
Yeah.
No, I don't think
Should we-
so. I
should
think
we
it's
should we gun fruit the podcast?
no, I don't think so. I think people like listening to the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hey,
All right.
if you don't like listening to the podcast, let us know.
Probably not here.
Let us know, and we'll stop doing the podcast.
Except for King. King, you can't tell us that you don't like the podcast.
King's funnier than us. We can't
know,
stop
it's
because then
fucking-
King will take it over.
God
He'll
damn
lay
it.
claim to the
Episode-
podcast throne. He's going to be king of the podcasts. Anyway, Nami fucks up some squirrel. Wait, do you have more things to
I
say?
didn't get the episode 368. Perona gets unalived by Jesus. MVP is Zombie Panda Man.
Squirrels all fucked up by Nami. The rascal boys, the risky
Yeah.
brothers get all fucked up. Nami's got
They tell
yeah.
Nami the whole plan, Perona's whole plan.
Yeah, which is fine. Then Nami's got glowing treasure. Well, they don't tell her Perona's plan. They just tell her that Perona's down at the ship. They don't tell her that she took all the treasure and stuff.
Yeah, didn't they?
No, because then she goes
Nami,
goes to find the treasure and she's like, it's all gone.
Well, no, this was like weird. Like it showed like a flashback kind of thing. Like she beats them up.
Yeah.
And in that time, they had told her what Perona was doing, and that Perona took everything and was taking the ship.
But then why does she go to the treasure room to get treasure?
That was before she goes there first. Then the Risky Brothers show up. Then she beats them up. Then they tell her where the gold is.
But then why is she? I don't know. She has glowing. She's got glowing money eyes here. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, because nothing gets in the way of her and her gold.
She goes to go to the Sunny. She noticed
She goes
Frankie's
Super Saiyan Gold, Super Saiyan.
It's fine. It's fine. Fucking Nami fucks up the squirrel. She goes back to the Sunny. On the way, she notices Frankie's bridge, and she's like, "Nice job, whoever made this bridge."
Yeah, nice bridge.
Doesn't
It's a good bridge.
It doesn't look like the rest of the architecture here. Anyway, she also notices like off in the distance oars in commotion, and she's like, "I'm just gonna ignore that," and then keeps running,
Yeah.
which is great.
That's very good.
Luffy Oars says the Luffy line. He's like, I'm gonna fight you until there's no bones left to bury, which I thought was very exciting. But he's stuck in the ground. His horns are stuck in the ground. Then all the
And we get scary. We get cursed.
all the Straw Hats are looking like fucking demons when they're like, he's stuck in the ground.
How did you feel? How did you feel with Zoro? I will say Zoro had the best one of these. I expected him just to be like glowy eyes creepy with his swords, like, but he slowly licks one of the swords.
Yeah, he was going for it. I mean, that's kind of how he
was
looks
really-
all the time, most of the time, though. So, like, it
That's
wasn't
true.
it wasn't that jarring. I feel like Chopper doing it was scary, as well as, like, Robin and Frankie were also very scary.
Yeah. Usopp's was good. Usopp's got good faces.
Oh, yeah. Frankie calls for Tactic 15 again, but Zoro and Sanji are like, we're not doing that. So then just Frankie, Usopp, and Chopper dock.
Oh, before that, they do go over and just pound
Yes.
Oars' face in, and then he gets back up.
Yes. Fucking they dock together and then they like launch into the air and land on top of they land on top of Oars and then just start insulting him. And they're like, "That's your
Yeah,
plan?"
it was really good. I liked Sanji during all this. He's like, "Oh no, I see what's going on," and then they land, and he's like, "Oh God, I'm so embarrassed that I helped this.
Yeah.
Like I don't."
Yeah, Frankie's just got Usopp and Chopper on his back, and he's just stomping on Oars' head, like not doing much damage at all.
Making fun of him.
But then they insult him so much that he punches him. He goes to punch them who are on his face, and he punches himself in the face.
Yeah.
It's great.
Did we point out how big Oars is?
I mean, yeah, we said he was big. We said he was a real big
Yeah.
boy.
He's really like huge.
Quite large.
Big.
Big old. He's big enough that, spoilers, Coco Maria, who's a big boy, looks tiny when he sits inside of his mech chair inside of Oars' stomach.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
Um,
I do also
yeah.
think that the proportions change
mhm.
from like
Absolutely.
From
I think Oars is not one size.
Oars is not. I feel like at some points they look at him and Oars is like the size of like a football stadium, and then other times you're like, oh no, he's just big.
Yeah.
he just-
sometimes he's the size of like a house. Sometimes he's the size of
Yeah,
a skyscraper.
It's
weird.
It's fine. It's animated. It's fine. We're not worried about it.
You know, spoilers for the next like 10 minutes coming up. He can change his size.
He can't change his size. Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried
I think
about
it's just
any of
air
this.
pressure. We know the ship's still moving, so it's probably just changes in the air pressure, adjusts his size.
Yeah. Sometimes he's got fart. It's fine.
It's just more sensitive to
When
it
he's got
than
a
others.
when he's got a fart, he's bigger, and then when he farts, he gets smaller.
Usopp points out that Oars still has some Luffy in him,
Yep.
pointing to the fact that he was excited about the mech transformation. So they trick him by saying there's meat behind him, and then was it Zoro and Zoro and Sanji just kneecap him.
Yep. And then
And
Zoro
then
Zoro's
Zoro
like
talks about swords.
Zoro's like, I'm ready to try out this new sword. But then he spends a lot of time just talking about the weight of it and how he's not used to the weight of it, so he's got to train some more. And many other things.
Oh, with them weights.
Oh, he says that, actually, that's like way later. He doesn't get there yet. He wants to try out his new sword.
Yeah.
I'll talk more about Zoro and his swords later. Don't you worry, everyone.
For 0.2 seconds, we see Luffy is hunting for Moria. That's it.
Wow. Look at him go.
Nami arrives over at the Sunny, and she sees that Perona is getting all her zombies to steal gold and fill the place up with food to steal the ship. And then fucking jump scare Kuma.
Barty Kuma.
He made some zombies disappear. He's glowing. He's big. He's a big boy.
Big boy.
And Perona goes, I know who you are. You're the tyrant Bartholomew Kuma.
Barty
You've
Kuma.
committed mass atrocities.
Barty Kuma. He is one of the 7 warlords of the sea.
One of them. Weird walking Kuma. Next to weird walking Don Flamingo. Do you think they're friends?
Yeah.
They did arrive together. Suspicious.
Kuma's?
Lovers?
He's got
Kuma's-
little paw prints on his jacket that I like.
He does have a little paw print. He, I think that Kuma uses Poopy Butt Don Flamingo's like feather cape as toilet paper.
Doesn't tell him.
Yeah, and doesn't tell him. That's what I think. And I think Don Flamingo was never taught how to use toilet paper. And that's why he always walks like that.
Who?
Poopy butt Don Flamingo. Poopy back and butt. Balls, back, and butt. Don Flamingo. He's got poop all over him.
Oh my god.
Wake up, Mike.
I always yawn because we record late and I'm sleepy. What? Shut up.
This fucking guy.
Shut up, man. It's 7:30.
7:30. So tired. I need
who
a
are the
lolly.
warlords we know? Who are? I
We
would love a
we
lolly.
know most of them. Okay, are you ready? So Crocodile,
okay.
but Crocodile's no
Yeah.
longer a warlord. Now it's Blackbeard.
Okay.
Spoilers. Number 2, Poopy Butt Don Flamingo.
Mhm.
Number 3, Barty Kuma. Number 4, Hawkeye Mihawk.
Oh right. I forgot.
Number 5, Coco Maria Gecko Moria.
Mm-hmm.
We know one of them is Jimby. That's number 6. Yeah, fuck you. Mike's flipping me off. And number 7, we're not supposed to know their name. Or actually, no, I think we were told their name in a later episode, in like the end of Ennie's Lobby or like post Ennie's Lobby, whatever the fuck. I think isn't it Boa Hancock?
Maybe
Snake-
that name doesn't sound familiar.
Snake Handjob? Isn't it Snake Handjob, lady?
Snake Handjob.
Hold on.
So you
You
go
might,
like
you might be
scarf
confusing
hand job, but-
titles. I'm going to fact check you really quick.
Snake Handjob.
Boa
She's
Hancock.
not one of the. She's not one of the like emperors.
Well, we know there's 4 emperors too, but those are I thought
'Cause
those
one of those is Whitebeard, Shanks.
Whitebeard Shanks, and then we don't know the other 2. I think
Yeah, no, she's a
warlord.
warlord.
She's lording that war. Hancock.
Interesting. So the Straw Hats are gonna beat all of them up, right? That's like the path they're on. And then once they beat up all the 7 warlords, they're gonna go beat up the emperors.
I'd imagine that's what it is, but is Luffy going to truly beat up red-haired Shanks while he's wearing his hat?
Wasn't Kyle from Wano something?
I don't know who Kyle from Wano is. I think he might just
Or
be
Kaido?
Kyle from Wano is his name. Mike.
Kyle from... Okay, I was just making sure we're talking about
I don't think they referred to him as an emperor. I think they just said that.
So he's not a warlord?
I don't know. He's not a. I mean, they didn't call him a warlord. They just know that he beat up Coco Maria. Gecko Moria. We know that he beat.
That's not very impressive.
Kyle from Wano beat up Snake Handjob lady's friend Coco Maria.
Crazy.
Anyway,
back to big old Bart.
big old
Big Barty
clean
K.
butt Barty Kuma.
Perona's freaking her bean. She is like, "Why does your voice sound so soft?" And then he says, "Where would you like to go on vacation?" And she's like, "Somewhere like dark and damp and creepy." And he's like, And then she goes to attack him with her ultimate move. And then he takes his glove off, and then she's just gone.
I think he like swipes her out of existence with his
Just
good clean hand.
Do you think it's because she's a ghost and he can purify the impure? Do you think he ate the Jesus fruit?
But she's not a ghost. They established she's not a ghost. She just ate the hollow
got
fruit.
ghost powers.
She can eat the hollow fruit,
yeah.
but she's not a ghost.
What do you think happened to Perona?
I think he swiped her out of existence with whatever fucking powers he has. Because he's fucking terrifying.
Well, he must have like teleportation powers,
Or he's just really fast.
or he can wipe.
Maybe he has the
away.
wipe fruit because he wipes things.
He wipes his ass so
wipes
well.
things out of existence, and he wipes his clean butt so good.
That's it.
He's got the wipe fruit. Let's go. Are we right,
Oh my God.
Sebastian? Is that the truth?
It's 100%.
Wipe
You
fruit?
nailed it.
Yes.
Hell yeah!
We could have written
clean,
One Piece.
Clean butt, Barty K.
Good clean butt, Barty K.
Bartholomew Kuma looks like he owns a football team, or no, he like coaches a football team
Oh,
for a high school. That's what he looks like.
I can see that. You know, like he wears his like fun bucket hat, and then like all of the high school kids come in one day for practice, all wearing matching bucket hats because they love him so much.
Yeah.
Oh shit! And that's his book of plays.
Oh, that's what it is.
That's his playbook.
That's what it's. It's not Bible. It's book in which I have a lot of
ball kick plays. Ball kick plays.
Ball kick plays.
Ball kick plays.
Let's effing go. Don't worry about the acronym of that too much.
He's got ball kick plays in his book.
Ball kick.
He's got ball kick plays that he uses with his good, clean butt hands.
The zombies run away. Kuma spots Nami and IDs her as the thief of the Straw Hats. He asks about Ace and if Luffy is related. She says he is. And he's just like teleporting around. He's going boop, beep, boop, 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 boop.
Oh, yeah.
I guess it could be shave, but I feel like even Nami would see that at this point.
I don't know, unless
he has to yell
Kuma's,
it.
He can't shave without yelling shave.
It's true.
No, I don't think that's true. I don't think. Shave!
And the episode wraps with Luffy thinking he got Gecko Moria, but he just got the Shadow.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I keep saying this one name right.
I mean, it's fine. It's whatever. We could say both names. I've said Gecko Moira.
Moira.
Coco Maria is just really much easier to say. That's all I'm saying.
It's a lot of free publicity for Coco Maria.
Truly.
Go follow
the kickball player.
Her on Spotify, probably.
The
What?
kickball player.
Is it a kickball player?
The ball kick player. I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, okay. I was going with the musician that we accidentally named.
Right. Musician. Episode 369.
369.
Damn,
Nice.
we're fine. Rock it to me, sock it to me one more time. No. Get low, get low, get low. To the window.
Oh, that's the title now.
To the wall. To the wall. To the sweat drops down Barty K's balls. All these Kumas crawl. Ah, skeet, skeet. Mother Kuma. Ah, skeet, skeet. God damn.
Gosh dang.
Oh,
that's the title now.
Coco Maria is a Brazilian musician.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I know. I looked it up because I'm like, that sounds like a person.
Yeah.
It was.
Didn't do it on purpose. It just happened that way.
MVP is now Kuma's sweaty balls.
Hell yeah.
Clean butt, sweaty balls, Kuma.
Clean butt, sweaty balls, Barty Kuma.
Dirty butthole, dry balls, Don Flamingo.
Oh, man.
Shadow Moria runs
moisturize.
away. Runs away from Luffy. Luffy's lost and remembers that he can die.
Do you think that Don Flamingo ate the chafe fruit, and that's why that's why he's got a booby butt and dry balls?
That's how he was controlling people. Is he was making them chafe so bad they had to do what he said.
The chafe.
I'm gonna make your thighs hurt really bad. You're gonna wish you had some talcum powder.
You can listen to everything I tell you to say, or I'll keep the chafe growing. All right. Anyway.
I'll tickle you with my feathers, 'cause I'm part bird.
Anyway, fucking Luffy's trying to find Maria. Zoro's gonna go for his oars, and he's like, I'm gonna use my new sword, and he does an 108 caliber Phoenix, but then it's
like 30 of them.
It just like he does do a lot, but it like makes like a big, huge explosion hit, and he's like, oh, I wasn't expecting that. This sword is heavier, and I'm not used to how it works. I gotta go to the gym. Fucking beef up so I can hold this big sword. Not used to a black blade. This fucker's
Got his
heavy.
rare drop in that one raid.
Yeah.
I never did a raid before. I just know that that's a thing.
He's like, I got this sweet item in my Elden Ring randomizer. I gotta boost my strength stats. So
all the bad guys I guess that's a thing in Dark Souls. Everything you fight is way bigger than you. Everything the Straw Hats fight is way bigger than them.
Oda predicted Dark Souls.
So do you think that the bad guys in One Piece are big, so you can see who you're fighting when you play One Piece?
That makes sense.
Yeah, just like a clarity of information kind of thing.
It's like, oh, the big one.
Oh shit, big.
It's
There's
true.
there's not that
Gotta
much
get 'em.
dodge rolling in One Piece.
Yeah.
All these straw hats should be like
Yeah.
rolling around on the ground constantly.
There's no dodge.
No, they're just doing the good builds where you just wear so much armor that you just get punched because you don't have the ability to time a dodge. Because some of us aren't good at that.
Oh my goodness, we just got a transponder snail like 4 minutes ago.
What?
Breaking news.
Should we read it now?
No, we can't. We'll keep it for later.
Is it from audible.com?
No, it's not from
Oh, that's my personal email.
Yeah. It's fine. Anyway, moving on. We'll get to it later. Zoro fucking does another 108 caliber Phoenix. He knocks Oars down by himself. Oh, sorry. He knocks it down himself. He almost gets crushed. Then he does another 108 caliber Phoenix. And then Usopp tries to convince Zoro to like cool it, and he's like, "Luffy's gonna take care of it. Like, you don't need to overdo it, Zoro." And then Zoro's like,
Hey.
"Luffy's susceptible to trickery."
Yeah. Hey, Matt.
What?
I disagreed with Usopp and I agreed with Zoro. This felt like a situation where they should keep fighting him.
Hell yeah! Look at
So,
that.
Yeah.
Did you
happens.
did you notice how much of like a good team player dad Zoro was being in these couple of episodes?
He was. It was really nice for somebody who didn't want Usopp back on the team.
He did. He just
And
didn't want to say it out loud.
Who yelled at Chopper. That's why Chopper's new dad is Frankie.
That's fair. Chopper's new dad
Zoro's
is
like
Frankie. Zoro's been
Zoro's like the dad who left to get milk but got lost because he's got no sense of direction.
Zoro's the dad who left. Frankie's the dad who stepped up and remarried the mom, but he was also brothers with the original dad. So now Zoro's made himself a weird uncle. He's a weird uncle dad.
Yeah. Man. I really love that we got like big tough guy member of the team who's not afraid of anything but goes along with all this stupid hijinks.
Yeah.
Because like Sanji and Zoro are always like, no, I don't want to do that. But like Frankie's like instigating.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Frankie's like, oh, this is a weird fucked up thing. Yeah, let's go. I'm ready.
Legit, like what? Like won so many points when Sanji calls him a pervert, and he's like, "Yeah, you get it. That's right. That's my man. I'm a nasty little freak. I had my dick out for like 2 hours that one time."
Yep. Zoro says Luffy is susceptible to trickery, and like the three
Like everybody on
this fucking island / ship are all up to trickery. So like Luffy's very susceptible to that. We have like 30 minutes till the sun comes up. We need to take our fate into our own hands and fucking try to kill this guy.
Yeah, and then they're like, "Oh, at least we've got this fog. That'll buy us some time." And then immediately, the ship leaves the triangle and the fog goes away. And it's like, well, fuck.
Yeah, they were saying like, oh, because Oars was like fucking with the rudder and shit earlier and shaking the ship around, that caused them to leave the Florian Triangle. And it's like the first time they left it in like 3 years.
Yeah. Cut over to some rando dudes who we don't see their faces yet, but they are just like, let's help the Straw Hat guy.
We'll get to them later.
We will, in a big way. They're going to be stuffing some stuff. The Lock, Shock, and Barrel zombies go and try to warn Moria, but he's not worried about it.
I'm not worried about
Not worried about any of it.
He's in his mansion with none other than Barty K.
Big bitchin' Kuma.
Big bitchin', clean butt, wet balls.
I like that Kuma's like, hey, where do you want to go on vacation? And Moria's like, I'm not fucking answering that, you weirdo.
Yeah.
I know what you do. That's like Kuma's, I'm going to go return some videotapes. It's like he's got to ask permission to murder you by asking you where you want to go on vacation.
I'm gonna watch.
They talk about how Crocodile's out, Blackbeard's in, and we just see the Blackbeard Ace fight explosion again. Sebastian.
Yes.
I won't say it often, but I looked at the manga pages for the Ace and Blackbeard fight, and it's like 10,000% better than what is in the anime. The anime has like Blackbeard slowly oozing everywhere.
Mike doesn't have taste.
It sucks so hard.
No, it doesn't.
It's like the lamest thing ever. It's just gray goop slowly consuming a town, as opposed to in the manga, which is like implying that it's very quickly happening, which makes it scary. But like, I don't know, anybody could outpace this thing.
Mike doesn't have taste.
There's no flashback here in the manga.
Fine.
They do the recap just to remind us like what.
Yeah, they do it to pad out their episodes to make them longer.
Yeah. There's
We got
actually
the
been
Blackbeard.
there's been a lot of stuff that you guys are talking about that is just not in the manga at all.
Ooh.
Yeah, makes sense. The padding.
Kuma's there anyway. They do that.
Yeah. Kuma seems worried about Blackbeard a little bit.
Well,
he's like this guy.
He's that, but he's also concerned the Straw Hats are. He says he's concerned the Straw Hats are going to defeat another warlord. And then Gogo Maria gets really mad, and he's like, you don't got to worry about me at all. You're not here to babysit me. I know what the fuck I'm doing.
Kuma's like, I can help. Do you want help? And Gogo Maria's not having it.
Yeah.
Even after Kuma's like, I don't know, they fucked up Lucci pretty good. Nobody saw that one coming.
Yep.
But Moria is pretty confident that Luffy's already dealt with.
He's very cocky about it.
Very cocky. Real cocky coming from a bowling pin. Come back to the Straw Hats being worried about the fog. Sanji's like, oh shit, I'm gonna turn into dust.
And then they see it.
Yeah. The Usopp spots it first, I think. So Oars is like all red, and he's got big tusks and like horns and like big blonde hair. But like on his stomach is like stitched like a blue thing, swirly thing, and it turns out that was a curtain. It was a curtain the whole time.
It was a meat curtain.
And it's a cockpit, and Oars is in there. Chopper goes super for a second.
It's a meat curtain cockpit that Moria gets inside of.
Yeah.
That's
Zoro. What?
He's piloting Oars like a mech, basically.
Yeah. Like, sorta. It's weird. He gets into it in the next episode.
This is really funny.
This
is really funny that happens right here. Did you see it? Oars.
Where
Oars goes like bomber. He says Oars bomber, and then it cuts to Chopper, and Chopper's wearing his cape, and he goes bomber. And he looks like Chopper Man.
Yeah. There's like that little throwback. Is Chopper Man or Super Chopper, whatever he's called in the manga, Sebastian?
I don't think so.
Chopper with a cape? No.
That's
out.
really funny.
Zoro tells Usopp to go get a butt ton of salt while they try to weaken Oars. And Oars immediately swings at Usopp as he's running away. But when he pulls his hand back, there's no smushed Usopp. And Brook's there.
It's Brook.
He saved him. It's Brook.
It's Brook. He's got Usopp in one arm and the giant bag of salt, the big bag of salt in his other hand.
Freshly milked Brook.
Freshly milked Brook with the big bag of salt.
Freshly milked. Big bag of salt, freshly milked.
There's a 25 chapter Chopper Man spin-off manga.
Oh.
25 chapters.
Do we have more Chopper Man in our future?
Is that one Chopper Man volume then? Like one paperback volume?
So it's 5 volumes.
Whoa.
Oh, shit. Cool. I know what I'm gonna get the historian as a special gift.
It takes place on Tony Island.
Man, fucking Chopper's the best. Fucking love. If there's anybody, Chopper's got to be like the most universally liked Straw Hat, right? Like, might not be everybody's favorite, but everybody's got to like Chopper.
Chopperman T1. Oh, that's just one. Where are the rest of them?
Anyway, didn't mean to derail.
I'm gonna make a
no.
I'm gonna make a merchus on this podcast right now.
That's the end of the episode. Should I start a tangent? I don't have anything.
You can.
Episode 370.
Hey everyone, if you want to help buy this gift for the historian, send me money.
Episode 370. Luffy gets stuffed by 100 people.
Oh,
MVP
no.
is Lola, best girl. Told you it was gonna get sexy.
Oh man, this is a German version of this. This is hilarious.
Oh.
Die Strandel
Sebastian
für
could read that.
Frieden und Harmony. I took 2 semesters of German in college.
Ooh.
I can say, ich tanze
3
gern mit
years of
keine
German.
Kleider.
Oh.
That means I like to dance with no clothes on.
Yeah, at least you learned the important.
I put that into every
Phrases.
single essay, exam, homework assignment. I put that in every. And our professor Frau Pei would always just be like, "Great sentence structure."
Oh my god. MVP is Lola. She's the best girl. Human Lola.
Yeah. Lola, the proposer.
Lola the proposer. Brooke is here. He is going to help them take out Moria and purify ores. That's the plan. That's what they got to do. It's the task at hand. There's just kind of a lot of fighting for the next 2 episodes.
Do you want me to? I can
We can
blaze
go-
through this if you want.
Yeah, if you want. Take the lead, man.
Brooke tells him about milk. Milk can heal your broken bones, he says. And he likes to, he's like, let's go. Let's go. I'm Brooke. So basically everyone kind of jumps into action. They start the fighting. Usopp does a supersized Firebird star, which then sets ores on fire, but then Gecko Moria is basically just like, ores, you don't have to worry about the fire. You're dead. It's not going to hurt you. So then he stops worrying about the fire. Chopper tosses Zoro into the sky, and then he does a 3-sword style Great Buddha Slayer where he cuts a building into multiple pieces, which then...
And the music's really cool.
Yeah, which then Sanji does a Jenga cannon kick, and he kicks all the pieces of the building at Oars, which is fucking cool as hell. Then Oars...
But what happens?
But then Oars gets hit by one, and then he deflects the rest of them towards towards Brooke, and then Robin ends up saving Brooke, and then Frankie blows up the rest of them.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
They're like, oh shit, I'm sorry, are you guys okay? Like Sanji's like, are you guys okay? And everyone just gives a thumbs up.
Yeah, it's great. Like Frankie
very
gives
good.
a thumbs up, Robin gets like a slow thumbs up, and then Brooks is like, eh.
Yeah.
Usopp makes a giant slingshot, and then Frankie hops into it, and then he gets fucking. He's like, "Are you ready to go?" Yeah, we'll go. And then Usopp launches Frankie, and he does a mortar cannon.
Iron Man. Oh, he calls it the Iron Man comet when he gets launched.
Yes, and then Frankie whips out his mortar cannon, arms left, and he's just like,
"Fuck it." Can you imagine if they get here in the live action?
I can't. It's gonna be crazy. I don't even know.
Fucking Taz Skylar kicking buildings at a massive monster. It's gonna.
I hope they do. I truly do, because I just want to know how they're gonna. It's like not even gonna. It can't even be live action. It's gonna be all CGI.
Yeah.
Like they can't.
Yeah.
I don't know how. Like, and I know, like with the live action show, I feel like they've been going overboard on like trying to like keep everything as much like live action as possible and not doing a ton of CGI except for like Luffy's stretchiness. But like fucking, what are they gonna do?
I don't know, man.
How are they gonna? I hope all the fucking arms for Robin is just like they just have a bunch of people in like green screen suits except for their arms, and they're all just like flopping their arms around. That'd be hilarious.
Oh my god. I can't wait. I
really hope they get far enough, please.
There's so much more too.
I can't even imagine.
I imagine. All right. Frankie gets beefed.
Yeah, he gets
beefed
hard. He gets beefed real fucking hard.
Then Oars goes for an axe kick. But I got pretty fucking hyped at this part.
Oh yeah,
fucking
this is awesome.
Thunderclouds roll in, and Nami saves the day, electrocuting Oars with her climb attack.
Oh yeah,
she got a new fit. She stole Perona's clothes.
She did.
She's got like a goth skirt with like a Hot Topic belt and I think a just Perona logo on it.
Yeah.
Sanji is losing his shit. Can't handle it.
And then Nami's yelling back at him, being like, "You're gonna tell him where I am."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, she yelled at me."
Yeah.
Fucking. Ugh. Oars then goes to punch Nami, the outcropping she's on, but then
he's doing a gum pistol. And normally he wouldn't reach her because his arm's not long enough.
But he's stretched.
He stretches, and then Nami is saved by Robin, who makes a big arm swing for her.
Yep. And someone's just like, Moira did something to make him be able to stretch. They don't explain it yet. They explain it at length later.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
we cut over. Meanwhile, Luffy gets tripped.
Meanwhile,
by the Risky Brothers, the human Risky Brothers.
Yeah.
Who are part of the Rolling Pirates?
Yes,
I think
the Rolling Pirates.
Led by Lola the Proposer, who is their captain.
She's proposed to over 4,000 pirates.
I fucking damn girl. What a queen.
Oh, yeah.
This is what I wanted, Matt. This is what I've been asking for, is this.
Lola the Proposer?
This woman to exist. Yeah, just to be... Oh, fantastic.
What are the odds that Lola the Proposer proposed to any of the Foxy Pirates or any of his pervert captives?
That's probably what the 4,000 propositions were.
Every single Foxy Pirate was turned down Lola the Proposer because there's only one true love for those Foxy Pirates.
And it's Foxy.
It's Foxy. It's true.
She proposes to Luffy. He declines.
Yep.
They are like, oh, shit, it happened again.
Just giving her
The Rolling Pirates are like all about Luffy because he's caused so much havoc and destruction in a way that nobody else has.
I really like the Rolling Pirates. I think
they're really good.
They're really funny, and also I just love the way like they love their captain, but also they're like, oh shit, she fucked up again.
Yeah. They're all just like a bunch of grungly nasty guys.
Yeah.
And like fucking Lola is like a boss tank of a woman.
Yeah, hell yeah.
We just need more female characters who can like just be like big shit brick houses.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
That's what I need.
I need it. Give it. I
need it. I
really need it, please.
They fill Luffy in on the whole situation. They then shove a shadow into Luffy. They're like, we got something for you. We're going to power you up. And they just take a wriggling shadow and stuff it into his gut.
Yeah. They reveal basically if you can shove a shadow into a person and they get their power for 10 minutes, and then the shadow goes back to wherever it came from. But they've been collecting shadows.
Yeah. And Luffy's like, that seems fucked up. And they're like, well, it's we have them or they have them, so we kept them.
Yeah. Temporarily.
And, yeah. So they stuff Luffy with 100 shadows. Well, because he's got the willpower to handle them.
Shove... I jumped around. They shoved the first one in, and then they give him a sword, and he can like use the sword very well.
Yeah.
And they say that particular shadow was from a marine swordsman, And at this point, I was furiously searching the internet for a picture of Captain T-Bone's sword because I was like, holy fuck, did T-Bone die and they took his shadow and put it in Luffy? They did not. The sword looked similar to T-Bone's sword, but it wasn't T-Bone's sword.
I mean, T-Bone's, if there are shadows of somebody, they're still alive.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so.
But it wasn't T-Bone.
He's fine.
It's fine. He's fine. It's fine.
It wasn't
It's
T-Bone.
fine.
You don't think,
Fine.
what world can fucking Gecko Moria take on T-Bone?
I just, T-Bone
Unrealistic.
already looked like a zombie, so I was just like, oh, maybe, I don't know.
No, I feel like T-Bone looks like a virile gentleman.
He's got the T-Boner.
He's got the T-Bone. Yeah, they're like, oh shit, Luffy didn't pass out when we stuffed a shadow in him, so they put 99 more.
Yep.
And he gets really big.
He gets
and
huge.
They say he's Nightmare Luffy. I've seen pictures of big Luffy,
Yeah.
big scary Luffy, and he looked like this, and he had those like the swordsman eyes that he gets.
Yeah.
Is this like a permanent thing that disfigures Luffy?
I doubt it.
Or like he like can remember? I don't know. This feels like leading into something.
Maybe it's a new
Anyway,
form.
that's the end of the episode.
Maybe this.
Nightmare Luffy is his new
Maybe
form.
Nightmare Luffy is Gear 4.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
he can like call upon the shadows of the realm to create his Nightmare Luffy form.
Oh my god.
Because Gear 5 or sorry, Gear 2 is he gets hot. Gear 3 is he gets big. So that's like fire, air, and this one is shadows.
Did they actually show him?
They showed like
parts of him. He's got like big. He's like much bigger. He looks like gorilla shaped.
yeah, he's big. He's like gray. All his skin is gray.
And the
Yeah.
parts that I was catching up on, he's still just like hinted at in the manga.
Yeah, they didn't show him like they didn't show his whole body. They just showed parts of it.
Oh, okay.
But you could kind of tell what was going on. I was gonna call him Bluefy because he looked blue.
Bluefy, like Blue No.
Gray. Yeah, exactly.
Anyway,
Twins.
he goes running off into the distance.
Yeah, the wrong
The
way.
wrong way. They're like, go the wrong
Do
way.
you think he's got Zoro's shadow?
I thought that at first. I thought they put Zoro's shadow into Luffy for a second, and I was like, oh shit, that's hilarious.
That'd be pretty wild if he had Zoro and Sanji's shadows in there.
That'd be pretty cool, actually.
Because I assume those two killed each other.
I don't know. We're gonna find out.
Episode 371. Chopper teaches Oars a lesson in pain. Literally. The MVP for this episode was Brooke gloriously, epically eating shit. It was really good. Man is he's an appropriate crew member, I think.
He's good. I like Brooke a lot.
Based on how he's fighting so far, which is with 0 self-preservation.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Okay, so Oars is like gone full Luffy. He's gum belling and gum spearing, stretching all over the goddamn place.
Yep. This is where
Shadow Moria, Coca Moria, Coca-Cola Moria.
Coca Maria Gecko Boy does a bunch of science talk where he talks about how his fucking shadow form is aiding in fucking Oars' shadow and Oars' / Luffy's shadow, and basically if he changes the shape with his shadow fruit, if he changes the shape of the shadow, it changes the shape of physical form of the body. So he's like, look at this. And then he's like, Oars ball. And he makes Oars' body
ball.
into a ball by making his shadow a circle.
And Oars is not a fan. Oars is like, hey, let me fight them my way, boss.
Yep. So then Coco Maria's like, okay, I'll just be over here and I will assist. But that's also,
I think
the shadow shit is the reason why he can like stretch, is because they're stretching his shadow. So then his body stretches.
Yeah. I feel like Coco Maria is gonna like piss Oars off, and Oars is just gonna like eat him.
I hope so. I think that's
what it feels like.
yeah.
I'm glad. I am happy that Oars is Kokomori is fighting now. Like he's actually like, I'm the bad guy. I'm doing shit.
I mean, kind of. He's sitting inside of his mech.
Listen, he's a sad man. He's troubled.
I think
we don't know the depths of his despair, Matt. We just have to accept that he's at least talking to the protagonists.
I think it might be fun if Luffy shows up and he's big Luffy, and then he meets Oars, and then the two of them become friends.
And there'll probably be some bonding happening.
You're like, whoa, you're big too. Whoa.
Brooke announces that he's got a plan. He what did I just write?
Well, before that, Nami's like yelling at everybody, and then she like decides to withhold the knowledge about Kuma because she's like, I don't need to talk about that right now.
She's like, that's not going to help right now.
Yeah.
Brooke asks Usopp to launch him, gets into the big slingshot. Nami prepares an electric cloud, thunder cloud. Robin wraps her arms around Brooke. He gets launched. She pulls him like a Beyblade, so he starts spinning really fast in midair, goes through the electric cloud to electrocharge himself, and then pierces through. I forget what the name of the attack is, but he pierces through Or's right arm.
It's a
shoulder.
lightning bone sword.
And then he just goes straight into a fucking wall.
Yeah. He goes directly into the wall, and then Zoro does a two-sword style tower climb and does like two big cuts up.
And Oars is not impressed. He's like, I'll get to you later. And then he just axe kicks Brooke.
Yeah. Right into the
hard
fucking concrete.
Yeah. Sweet baby Brooke.
And then
Usopp attacks, and then Oars is like, oh, you motherfucker. You dumb motherfucker. And he tries to bazooka Usopp, but it doesn't work because Robin's got Moria in a chokehold.
Yeah. So then while Robin's got him in a chokehold, he does a brick bat and sends his shadow from Oars over towards Robin.
What do her chokehold arms look like in the anime?
They just look like arms.
In the manga,
they're
her arms also have little arms on them.
Oh, hell yeah!
Interesting.
It's
super.
It's probably
like
big arms. They're probably big arms made out of little arms.
Yeah.
I'll find a way to send you a picture.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe I didn't look that close, but it was a normal like chokehold position where she was like holding his entire body down. Maybe it may have been like an arm holding an arm to make an extra long arm.
Yeah,
because he's so big.
No, it's not like that. They're very weird looking.
Oh yeah, let's go. Send us that shit. Brick bats get at Robin and start like attacking her. Then Sanji comes over and kicks them all. Robin's like,
so she just fucking snaps Moria's neck.
Yeah, she does a clutch. She does a clutch, which as we know, the clutch also killed Spawn Tom when she broke his spine in half. But then this clutch, then all of a sudden behind them, shut up, Mike. Don't look at me like that. But then I'm gonna poop my pants.
I didn't say anything.
All of a sudden behind
Spawnum's so
he's
dead.
so fucking dead. I fucking hate him.
So dead.
Meanwhile,
Wink.
somehow
Wink.
arriving behind Robin on the giant shadow head, it's Moria's head.
Yeah, we have reached the point in a fight with a bad guy where the bad guy goes, here's the 30 other things I can do with my powers. And everyone's like, oh, fuck.
Yep. And we find out
we should have known.
We find out he can switch places between his physical body and the shadow.
Yep.
And then he cuts Robin's shadow from her body and she passes out.
Yeah. She like dramatically faints like twice.
Yes, she does.
Sanji busts out his Diable Jambe.
Yeah, his fire leg.
Yeah, and he goes to kick the shadow guy, but he just kicks, or he goes to kick Moria, but he just kicks the shadow guy. And then Oars goes in for a big ol' punch to a Gum Gum Bazooka to crush Robin, and Sanji deflects it, which is, that ain't no joke.
Ooh.
Big kick, Sanji.
Big kick, Sanji.
Big kick, one eye Sanji Mingo.
Got that big kick energy.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at those arms.
Aren't they
Yeah,
weird?
it's arms made out of arms. That's
Like
cool.
little tiny crawly arms.
They're cramping my style.
What is this?
In the chat, the recording room chat.
There's a chat in the recording room?
Yeah. You know how to do that?
So
Come
far,
on.
the only thing in there is 2
Whoa.
pictures. And I think the other one is
God.
also from this arc,
Oh, yeah, it's the fucked up
Weird little
cat.
cat. which I sent a
She
really
got-
long time ago.
She got we've been in this arc for a while. She's
Oh
got
my
them
god,
Akira
we've been in this chat for
arms.
we've been in this arc for a real long time.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Whoa, we're almost done with it. though.
So Moria's back inside Oars. That whole thing happens. Gum Gum Bazooka gets deflected. Then suddenly Chopper's on top of Oars, and he's revealing how Oars died. Most likely from the cold 500 years ago. He was died from exposure. The right arm isn't the original. There's still some frostbite in there. And Oars died naked.
Yeah, Chopper just
Like an idiot.
Chopper did just a full autopsy on Oars while everyone else was fighting. It was great.
Yeah. And it's great. And he's just like, listen, just because you don't feel pain doesn't mean you're strong.
Yeah,
Big, like, so they are just doing some damage. Oars tries to punch Chopper, but he just punches his own shoulder because he's too small to hit.
Too
He's a little
small.
guy.
Too small. He's a little
It's like,
boy.
I'm getting in all your crevices. It's me, Chopper.
I'm gonna get inside you.
He busts out a rumble ball.
Yeah, maybe I'm.
We get a jump point. We get an arm point. Thick arm Chopper. Chopper and Sanji do a little combo attack where he does the cloven hoof flambe kick something. Hits him in the elbow. And then Oars just punches the ever-loving shit out of Sanji and Chopper.
He does a Gum Gum Gatling and just. Bow, 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 bow.
So I think at this point the only ones left standing are Nami,
Usopp and Zoro.
Usopp, and Zoro.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Got the OGs.
The OGs, babies.
Yeah, and that's that. Next week we're going to be watching episodes 372 to 376.
376.
Yeah, we're getting close. Two more. Will we have a filler before we finish these 2 episodes? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I'm feeling confident.
I'm really excited that this arc has just been go, 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 and no fucking filler in between everything. It's been really wonderful. I really like not having filler in between the arc shit.
Yeah, that is really nice. I'm
Or not
bracing
in
myself
between,
for a
during,
flashback.
During arcs, it's fine.
That we haven't gotten like flashbacks about Brooke a little bit flashback, but we haven't gotten that much.
We only
And
have
then
10 episodes left.
Yeah, but so like 5 of those are going to be a flashback.
I don't know. I don't think so. I feel like the next 5 is going to be.
I don't know.
I truly think the next 5 is going to be like the end of the defeating of Coco Maria, and then the next 5 are going to be like the kind of like aftermath, have a party, get back on the sunny, off to Fishman Island. You know? Because they always have, it's always like 3 or 4 episodes of them being like, man, we did a really good job, didn't we? Let's have a party.
Do you think they get to Fishman Island next? Like, is that next for us, or do you think there's like some other?
No, I'm sure there's going to be other shit that happens. I mean,
I do know that there in the anime there is a filler arc after Thriller Bark.
ooh.
Hell yeah, give it to me.
Injected into the veins, baby. What do we
Yeah,
get? Yeah.
love a filler arc. I think we get upsettingly hype about these filler arcs
And then when we're in
because
them,
they're not
we
filler;
hate
they're
'em.
canon.
When we get into them, we're like, oh, this sucks so bad.
And then they just become the podcast meme.
It's true. We've still talking about Dunkachino. Dunkachino has really taken over the world.
Yeah, I can see. I could see the pace of things changing, because like okay,
Okay.
my roommate has all the volumes.
Yeah.
Of One Piece on a shelf.
Yeah.
I look at that, and we are roughly like half-ish way
Yeah.
in terms of volumes. But then we have so many fucking episodes left, Matt. We have so many
We
fucking
do.
episodes.
We
I think
we
there's
have
going
like
to be some
800,
fights
900
that are
It's going to be
5 pages.
Yeah.
There's going to be some 5 pages long fights that take 20 episodes.
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
I'd imagine.
So that'll be a time.
We've got 800 something more episodes to even get close to catching up.
I know. We'll get there. We'll get there.
That's like.
But we can't get there too fast. We need One Piece. We need you to be over before we get to the end of this,
Like,
because we don't want to be a weekly podcast.
There's so much One Piece content though, because we have the movies. There will be the movies. There's we still haven't really specifically talked about the live action, and we're months late on that.
That's true.
And there's already going to be, by the time we catch up to the anime, there's going to be at least 2 more seasons probably of the live action. There's also
we have to play all
be
the games.
There's the games. There's also the monsters miniseries thing that's out on Netflix. There's also they're going to be rebooting the anime from the beginning again. We know that's confirmed.
Are you guys ready for a Fun Piece Gaiden?
Are you ready for reboot? Fun Piece 2 Cups?
Fuck God. All right. Transponder snail time. Fuck off.
I'll read the first one. It says the
All
test.
right.
It's from T-Gen. Hello, T-Gen. It says, A, yeah, I would 100% put Taz Skylar's feet in my mouth. B, no, I would not drink his sweat or anyone else's. It would be too salty. And then it said, my question, if Taz Skylar died, would you have sex with his grave, like the dirt, a la Saltburn? This is what we asked for, Mike. Again,
it is.
Have we gone too far? Are we going too far into this?
Do you think Sanji likes runny eggs?
No. I don't think he does.
Is that a Saltburn reference?
I don't remember.
Okay, I don't know. I went to a wine bar with my partner, and they had a bunch of candy jelly egg things, and there was a bunch of Saltburn themes. There was they had shots called Saltburn bathwater.
Oh,
good
God.
Goodness. I feel like we brought up Saltburn on the podcast, and then since then it's just, I don't know. I feel like I don't know if it's Thriller Bark or what, but we've just been
Saltburning.
We've been Saltburning. I mean, you talked about Sonic a lot, and I feel like that has now turned into something.
I don't want to fuck Sonic the Hedgehog.
Well, it's your fault that now we're getting fuck Sonic memes in the Discord.
Okay, no more fuck Sonic memes in the Discord, please.
No, you can bring them if you're feeling up for it, but also this is a One Piece podcast.
They have to be Sonic and
they have
One
to be
Piece
Sonic
related.
and One Piece at least, everyone. Let's keep it on point at least. Sonic and One Piece smut is fine.
Where are the? I don't think I've seen the Sonic.
Literally
memes.
in this, you responded because I said this is all Mike's fault. It's I don't even know the name of that. It's the.
Oh, it's a sexy Rouge the Bat statue. That's
sure.
Funny. Oh, there's more. There's more. I see. Okay. Oh my. What? I'm gonna talk to Mike. Jesus Christ. What is this?
It's nothing to do with One Piece at all. Come on, guys. Come on, folks.
I'll talk to my roommate.
Let's keep it to One Piece, right? It could be earlier on. Look at that Luffy foot. It looks like a hand.
It's mostly
One Piece smut. Lately, though, those couple posts. Come on. Anyway. We got another one from Ben Tenaru, another Fight Club.
There's a lot of feet in here.
There's a lot of feet. It's our fault. We brought it up. Sanji's dogs. Yeah. Also, I guess if it was a public place that Taz Skylar's grave was, I don't know. I'd give a lie down. I'd spoon.
I'd eat some of the dirt.
Mike would eat some of the dirt. Make a little dirt cup. Put some gummy worms in there. Yeah. Yum yum.
Yeah. I wouldn't fuck it though.
Fight Club.
Transponders. Fight Club, Transponder Snail. Hey, Matt, Mike, and the historian / librarian. We've never seen them in the same place at the same time.
No, they could be the same. Who's to say?
Oh my God. They do sound similar.
Historian, librarian.
They rhyme.
Are we married?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we are.
broke Mike there.
The battle y'all chose was Igaram versus Shinra. The next choices are 1, 2, or 3. The campaign I started is going pretty well. Everyone who is participating says I'm doing a good job, so that sounds good to me. The theme is pirates, and everyone has an amazing character with an amazing backstory. Sincerely, Ben Tenru. Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, Ben Tenru. I don't know.
Ben Tenru.
I don't know who Shinra is. Who's Shinra?
Is that the corporation from Final Fantasy VII?
Is that the dragon from Dragon Ball Z's cousin?
That's Shenron.
Shenron's cousin? Shinra?
Okay, I don't know. The only Shinra I know is President Shinra from Final Fantasy VII.
Well, I guess we're going to go with that one. Instead of this one from Fire Force?
That is the first one that comes up when you Google.
The president from Final Fantasy VII.
No, Shinra Kusakabe from
I'm going to send you a picture of the president from Final Fantasy VII. I can't imagine he's talking about anybody else.
Either way, no matter who it is, I'm choosing our good boy, Igaram.
Yeah.
Have you seen those tube hairs he's got? Those hair tubes?
It's absolutely Igaram.
He survived
Dude's got
a major explosion.
gun hair.
He's got gun hair. He's got a smoking hot wife.
I think Shinra just gets stabbed in the back anyway. He's not very powerful. I don't think he's got any powers.
The president from Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah.
Nice. We're choosing
Sephiroth-
Igaram,
I
Ben
think
Tenru. It's Igaram.
I'm pretty sure Sephiroth just kills him. Sephiroth might give Igaram a run for his money, but
Hey, that's fine.
Igaram.
Are we Igaram? Igaram. Igaram.
Mom. We got there.
Igaram. We got a breaking transponder snail from moments ago from T-Gen.
Ooh.
It says, it makes me wonder from T-Gen. It says, do you think... Oh, it makes me wonder. It's from T-Gen. Do you think Zorro listens to Led Zeppelin and just bawls his eyes out sometimes?
Oh my god. Did you guys watch... We've talked about it before. You guys have not watched Venture Brothers, right?
No, I haven't.
No.
One of the characters in that has is it Icarus on the Led Zeppelin album?
What?
Icarus, Led Zeppelin. Yeah. So the Led Zeppelin logo, Icarus, is
Oh,
their,
yeah.
got
Yeah.
the little guy.
Yeah.
Their bodyguard in Venture Brothers, Brock Sampson, voiced by Patrick Warburton, has an unfinished
These little beauties.
Led Zeppelin tattoo. Him and Zorro have the same energy.
Ooh.
A lot. Except Brock fucks more.
I mean, that's fair.
So, yeah.
Zorro's a fucking
Yeah.
nasty little man. He doesn't bathe.
I think Zorro listens to nonstop Led Zeppelin, which is great. Fucking love Led Zeppelin. And I think he gets really upset that Sanji listens to so much Dave Matthews Band.
It's marching.
And he gets really upset that Luffy likes Dave Matthews more than Led Zeppelin.
Oh, no. That's funny. That's very funny.
Because he hears it and he's like, I love ants.
Is Ants Marching
Love
that
Ants That
song, or
March.
is that a different song?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that is... Is that the song?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't...
I wake up in the morning.
Feeling like
Eat some
beating
ants. We're singing too
Got
much.
my
People are gonna
glasses
shut
by
this
the
off.
door, feeling... Gonna hit the city. That's Kesha.
At this point, they've
hell yeah.
made it through the episode.
Yeah.
No, if you look at when people drop off, it's usually about this time.
I feel like, what were you gonna have for the end music for this one?
I don't know. Is it going to be Led Zeppelin?
No, weren't you? Oh, you were playing music prior. I can't remember.
You're talking
I
about
don't know.
Ailstorm?
No, it's not Ailstorm. We
I
do
wasn't
love.
talking about
We do
Ailstorm.
love Ailstorm. Bop, 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 bop,
The Sephiroth theme. I did say something earlier, didn't I?
Come on,
I don't think we can
buddy,
end this until I
bring
figure it out.
along all your hopes and your dreams. Together we'll find everything that we're looking for. One piece, one piece, one piece. I'm singing the lyrics to "We Are" to. It's pretty good. That legendary place. It's fine.
Matt, do you know a band?
A band?
Like a band you could access to do a Dave Matthews cover of "We Are" to be the new intro?
I think that would be quite difficult to find a Dave Matthews-esque band. But we should... Hey,
a band
why
that's
don't we
good enough.
ask our fellow listeners out there, the Mother Funners. Hey, Mother Funners, do you have a band? Or
Are you in a band?
Are any of you musically inclined and want to help us make a new theme song to the podcast?
And even if you're
You do,
not,
you-
if you've never played any music before and you send it to us, Mike will have to listen to it.
It's true. Mike will have to listen
It's
to it.
true. It is true.
I mean, I know early on, like a year ago, we had some listeners who were they were willing to offer up some
Yeah.
services. Are they still listening? I don't know. I'm sorry if you
I don't
are.
know.
But thank you for still being here if you are. That's great.
Yeah. Big if. Big if.
But also, if you don't want to talk to us, that's okay too. If you just want to listen to our voices and not interact with whatever, I understand.
But yeah, if you send in audio of yourself singing, I will listen to it. I'm not going to promise putting it on the podcast unless it fucking slaps hard.
Yeah.
It's got to slap ass like nobody's ever slapped ass.
Like Lloyd Sheffield's voice, those angelic
Yeah.
tones just really,
if
really cutting through the music on that.
we do need people with musical talent who are willing to work with Lloyd Sheffield.
Yeah, everyone, no matter what, you have to work with Lloyd Sheffield. We're sorry.
We signed a contract. I don't know how.
Yeah, we signed a legal binding exclusivity contract with Lloyd Sheffield, and we're contracted out until December of 2026. So
fucking crazy.
I know
Yeah.
he's
if we make it that far.
he's a stickler, really.
What if the podcast ends that month? That year.
That'd be crazy.
That'd be fucking crazy.
Like that's when we
Yeah,
catch up, and also when One Piece ends.
We predicted our the One Piece perfectly so far. How do we know we can't predict the future? Oh my god.
One Piece ends December 2026.
Oh shit, you heard it here first. And you know what else you're going to hear right now first
Here,
also?
right now, hearing.
Matt?
Wakes up in the morning.
Matt, what's the One Piece?
The One Piece is a fucking sexy ass saxophone solo.
That's pretty sexy.
Morning.
I'm done.
One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, mother. Up. 1, 2, 3.